Welcome to WorldWire. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon for more breaking updates. The platform buzzes with anticipation. Travelers glance at their watches, the air thick with excitement and a hint of rivalry. This isn't just another day at the station. It's the stage for a global contest. On one track, a German ice train gleams under the station lights, its sleek white body a testament to decades of engineering prowess and national ambition. On the other, a Japanese Shinkansen waits, its iconic bullet-shaped nose pointed forward, embodying the spirit of relentless innovation and precision. For years, these two giants have defined high-speed rail, setting the gold standard for speed, safety, and comfort. Their technology is coveted worldwide, inspiring awe and sparking competition. Suddenly, a news bulletin flashes across screens. Germany and Japan to restrict key technology exports. The world takes notice and the stakes are raised. The message is clear. The exclusive club of advanced train manufacturing is closing its doors. A major customer, once welcomed, is now about to be left out in the cold, signaling a dramatic shift in global alliances. This imagined scene mirrors real tensions simmering beneath the surface of global technology and transport. Behind every handshake and contract, there's a battle for influence and control. Germany's Siemens Velaro and Japan's Shinkansen were once the undisputed masters, their trains symbols of national pride, technological achievement, and the promise of a connected future. China, eager to modernize and leap ahead, became their biggest client. It imported not just trains, but the expertise, blueprints, and know-how to build and maintain them, laying the foundation for its own ambitions. For a while, it was a win-win. Knowledge and technology in exchange for access to a vast, rapidly growing market. The world watched as new railways stretched across continents, but as the 2020s dawned, the spirit of collaboration cooled. Negotiations grew tense, and the once open doors began to close. The race shifted from speed to control, no longer just about who could go fastest, but about who would own the future of rail technology and who would set the rules for the next era. The starting whistle had blown on a new kind of competition, one where every player must rethink their strategy, alliances, and ambitions. The world is watching as the race for dominance enters a bold new chapter. Germany and Japan's decision to restrict technology sales to China wasn't made overnight. It was the result of years of mounting concerns and careful deliberation. Both countries, known for their advanced industries and technological prowess, found themselves at a crossroads as global power dynamics shifted. In Germany, the 2016 sale of robotics giant KUKA to a Chinese firm sent shockwaves through the business and political communities, sparking fears of losing not just industrial leadership, but also critical know-how and future competitiveness. For decades, Germany had championed change through trade, believing economic ties would foster stability. But as German industries became deeply intertwined with China, anxiety grew about over-reliance on a single partner, especially in strategic sectors. Tariff threats, supply chain disruptions, and geopolitical tensions forced Berlin to reconsider its open-door approach, prompting a shift toward greater caution and self-reliance. Japan's wake-up call came in 2010, when China abruptly halted rare earth exports during a territorial dispute, exposing just how dependent Japan was on a single supplier for vital materials. Realizing its vulnerability, Japan moved quickly to diversify its sources, slashing its reliance on Chinese rare earths and passing the Economic Security Promotion Act in 2022 to strengthen its economic defenses. Export controls were tightened, especially on advanced technologies like semiconductors, as Japan sought to protect its most valuable industries from external risks. For both nations, the era of open technological exchange with China was drawing to a close, replaced by a new focus on safeguarding their own interests. Today, protecting their innovations in critical industries isn't just about economics. It's become a matter of national security and future prosperity. As Germany and Japan tightened controls, Washington, D.C. felt vindicated. American policymakers had long warned allies about empowering a strategic competitor. The U.S. had already moved to decouple from China, especially in critical tech. News outlets declared, China was being cut off. Analysts doubted China could maintain its high-speed rail network without Siemens or Japanese expertise. The narrative: China was a skilled assembler, not an innovator. Without access to the latest components, its progress would stall. Western skepticism was clear. China's high-speed dream was about to derail. The world watched, expecting China to falter. While the world doubted China's ambitions in high-speed rail, a team of dedicated Chinese engineers quietly set out to prove the skeptics wrong. In research labs and bustling workshops, they worked tirelessly, driven by a vision to redefine what was possible in rail technology. The CR450 Fuxing high-speed train was conceived not just as a replacement for foreign technology, but as a bold leap forward, an innovation designed to set new global standards and showcase China's engineering prowess. In 2025, the CR450 prototype shattered expectations by reaching a staggering 452 kilometers per hour. This wasn't just a record for China. It was a new global benchmark for conventional rail, capturing the attention of the world's rail industry. With operational speeds of 400 kilometers per hour, the CR450 outpaced legendary trains like Japan's Shinkansen and France's TGV, redefining the limits of high-speed travel and setting a new bar for international competition. The CR450's breakthroughs were entirely homegrown. At its heart was a powerful water-cooled permanent magnet motor, engineered for both efficiency and reliability, representing a major leap in train propulsion technology. Over 4,000 advanced sensors were integrated throughout the train, enabling predictive safety systems that could detect and prevent issues before they occurred, ensuring passenger safety at unprecedented speeds. Advanced composite materials were used for the train's body, providing both exceptional strength and remarkable lightness, which contributed to higher speeds and greater energy efficiency. Every major system, from the aerodynamic design tested in wind tunnels to the sophisticated control software, was developed entirely in-house, reflecting China's growing expertise in every aspect of high-speed rail. The CR450 project quickly became a symbol of national pride and technological independence, inspiring a new generation of engineers and capturing the imagination of the public. China was no longer just a student learning from others. It had become a master, leading the world in high-speed rail innovation and setting the pace for the future. The CR450 was a direct answer to global skepticism, a statement that China could not only match but surpass the world's best. With the CR450, China was no longer following the pace. It was setting it, leading the world into a new era of high-speed rail innovation and technological achievement. China's innovation wasn't limited to high-speed rail. It soared above city streets with advanced suspended monorails. While Germany and Japan pioneered the technology, China scaled it rapidly for urban transit. The Optics Valley Skyrail in Wuhan opened in 2023, and the Chengdu SkyTrain test line are prime examples. These monorails are practical, weaving through dense cities where subways are too costly or disruptive. China's approach: rapid deployment, driverless trains, battery power, and full integration with smart city systems. In contrast, other nations' monorail projects stalled or remained niche. China turned a novelty into a mainstream solution, building networks in years, not decades. The Vision monorails, as part of a larger, connected urban ecosystem. By investing heavily, China positioned itself as a global supplier of modern urban mobility. The CR450 and China's monorail boom stunned the world. The narrative of a stranded China collapsed as it delivered record-breaking achievements. Western powers watched in grudging admiration as China surpassed expectations. The assumption that China couldn't produce high-precision components was shattered. China had developed its own advanced bearings, power electronics, and more. The speed of this transformation, less than a decade, forced a global reevaluation. Export restrictions, meant to slow China, instead accelerated its innovation drive. Now China wasn't just a customer, it was a formidable competitor, bidding for international rail projects. The global order in advanced manufacturing had been dramatically reshuffled. China was ready to export its technology, transforming from recipient to provider. China's railway revolution is a lesson in 21st century competition. It proves innovation isn't confined to the West or Japan. With focus and investment, China closed the gap and surged ahead. Restrictions meant to hobble China only fueled its self-reliance. For the US and allies, this demands a new strategy. Cutting off tech may backfire. The future will be won by those who innovate fastest, not those who build the highest walls. China's rise gives developing nations more choices for modern infrastructure. The global marketplace is now more competitive and multipolar. The race for the future will be run on many tracks, with new contenders challenging old champions. The future will be forged in steel, silicon, and relentless innovation. No nation can stay ahead without pushing boundaries.